You know what? It's okay to cry and it's okay to show that you're upset. I mean, you just get to a point where you're just like, I don't care if they think I'm crazy. I don't care if they hear me crying, if they see me crying. I'm not gonna cry now. Obviously, I was crying just now. But that's not what this is about. I just want to say that it doesn't matter anymore. You know, people say, don't show them your weaknesses. You know what? They actually hurt more when they see that. You might think it's not true, but deep, 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 deep within them, they know. They had that too. They had feelings too, but they chose to forget them. They chose to kill their heart. I did not kill my heart. I feel so much. So much. I just wish I could talk to the world sometimes and say what I really wanted to say. I don't care if it's whatever people want to call it, emotionally charged. Who cares? We all have emotions. We just don't want to share them with people because we think that, oh no, it's too much. You're crazy now because you put your feelings out there for the world to see. Yeah, I think it's good not to show people specifically what your weaknesses are, but I feel, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with showing people that. And I'm not going to go around and crying in front of everybody. I actually try to hide it because I just don't want to deal with people. I'm sick of their sickness. I'm sick of their sickness. So, a lot of the times I just don't express it, you know, in front of those that I know will attack it more. So that's also something to look out for, but I guess I'm just expressing myself right now and how I'm feeling. Not necessarily, you know, it's not going to be everybody's feeling. Maybe when you watch this, you're not going to feel the exact same way I'm feeling right now, of course. You might see something different than I am. But I can see that too, you know. I can see different angles. I see many different angles, many different viewpoints. You know why I'm crying is because it's just so sick what people do, what these perpetrators do. It's not just, you know, a perpetrator that has no face, but it's like family, friends, people that you thought were nice to you, that loved you, that cared about you, that were with you, you thought through thick and thin, and they turn out to be so evil, and they turn out to be setting you up. And who knows what they're saying. I'm crying for all the people that are suffering from this, that can't speak out to anybody because they're so afraid and scared. I'm crying because there's people that just continue to do this and they know what they're doing is so wrong. They know what they're doing is so evil and they know it's hurting these people slowly but surely, and then they're just gonna die. And these people know this. Not everybody knows. Not everybody that's involved in this, it knows. Okay? Not everybody knows everything about this program. There's certain people at certain levels, you're only allowed to know so much sometimes. But really, if you want to break it all down, yeah, it's spiritual. And I think of what happened to Jesus. I don't really care if the story is real or not. I don't care if you're, whatever religion you are, it doesn't matter. The story about Jesus and what he went through is what targeted individuals are going through. I just want to say I'm not religious, okay? But I do know that there is higher power, and that is God. I don't really like putting the label God on what that power is, because it is so great that you can't even call it a God, okay? It's within all of us, okay? We don't need to get into specifics of the names, but I understand it is important too. You don't want to, get too involved. I think what people need to realize is that you know what that power is, and that's what you should focus on. And you know that it's of the most high, of the most good, and you know that it's what is guiding you and helping you through all of this. Because if that weren't there, this program would destroy us. I think that God is something that we need to be aware that, this is in our hearts, inside of us. So we have God with us all the time. It's like people think God is separate. No, he's not. And it's not a he. It's just there is no he or she. And I know there's some people that might not agree with me. They might think I'm blasphemous, but it's okay. You can think that. I understand. But I know that what I want is right. What I want is moral. What I want is for everyone to be free. Truly free. I want everybody to be able to stand on their own 2 feet as well, and not have to, we can have help from others, but not have to rely always on somebody else. I think that's a blind spot for a lot of us, maybe in the beginning. I'm not sure. But I see a lot of people that are targeted. I don't know, have so much empathy that it's like, I don't even really know how to explain this. I do see a lot of targeted individuals having empathy to the point of like where it destroys them. Well, maybe not completely, but it feels like it could feel like that. I'm also crying because, well, I'm not crying now. I was crying. I was crying for the fact that there's probably so many issues that happen between targets and their loved ones that actually could be prevented. But I think truly our minds are being manipulated in many ways, and I think that one way that I'm thinking of now is the remote neural monitoring. I really think there's something with that. Maybe it's spiritual, maybe it's that, maybe it's both. I think it's both. I don't know how this works exactly, but I do know the remote neural monitoring is something that is happening. There's patents for that as well. Imagine if you can manipulate someone's mind, what makes you think that you can't make them argue? You can't make them go against each other. I think that's also something like a program that's instilled in the people surrounding the target or targets. Alright, I just had to say that. Thank you.